Man, what's going on, everybody? It's still alive, back with another one, bro. And to y'all that don't know what this case is, I don't really know a whole lot about the case. I've seen a little bit about it. I know who this goofy motherfucker is, dude. Like, I think he's a complete fucking idiot, just going around trying to pretty much, I mean, maybe not intentionally, but the motherfucker is almost starting race wars and shit, going out and just doing the most outrageous shit, and eventually his dumbass ended up shooting himself and shooting somebody else. And I haven't really followed the case since the initial thing happened, so I seen this video and we're gonna get right off into seeing what it is, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's do it.
Is a bad day for Chud the Builder. I don't know if it could get any worse than this. He might have just lost everything, because they're now saying that his bond has been revoked, and I'm hearing people saying that it's actually going to be presented in court, that the footage is going to show that Chud the Builder, Dalton Etherly, he might have shot first. It might be sounding like ain't no self-defense going on whatsoever. It's actually crazy. So it seems like he was in court. Seemingly he was back in court. I don't know if he was in court twice. But it's like we're seeing him back to back. I'm seeing back to back news articles basically breaking down what's going on with him. So I'm going to react to this, but basically it's sounding really, really bad. They're saying that his bond's gone and that the footage is going to basically cook him entirely. So let's have a little look at everything that was said in these two court appearances. These two.
Before we get into this, what he's about to show, I remember they were calling him Chutter Bob because he shot himself and shit, and that shit had me fucking dying, dude. This dude's a fucking idiot.
News reporting pieces by WKRN News. They're getting all of
racist
the news
fucking
together.
idiots. All he
at
is.
The source. Shout out to them. But yeah, this is a disaster. So let's look at these two clips and I'll tell you what's going down with him.
This morning, the controversial online streamer known as Chud the Builder is expected in a Nashville courtroom.
Jaxie's back in studio with us now to show us what's planned for today. Jaxie, good morning.
Nicole and Mark, Dalton Etherly, a.k.a. Chud the Builder, is scheduled to appear in Davidson County today as he faces 3 misdemeanor charges stemming from an incident at a downtown Nashville hotel. Etherly, who is also facing separate felony charges in Montgomery County, is set for a preliminary hearing before Judge Melissa Blackburn in General Sessions Court. Court records show the Nashville cases include theft under $1,000, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest. The charges are from a May incident at Bob's Steak and Chop House inside the Omni Hotel. Investigators say Etherly live streamed inside the restaurant after staff asked him not to, then refused to pay a more than $370 tab after being told to leave. At his last court appearance, a bench warrant was issued after he did not appear for a scheduled Davidson County hearing. We'll be following the hearing this morning to learn whether this case moves forward. Mark.
So that's the hearing basically for, he's got 2 cases going. This guy's in big trouble, okay? He's got 2 cases going on at the same time. On the one hand, he's got this situation where he went into a restaurant, refused to pay the bill. He's streaming. They wanted him to get out there. He said, if you're kicking me out, I ain't going to pay. Now, look, I don't know if that's how it works, right? But he just thinks he's the law unto himself.
Yeah,
but he had that
idiot.
case going on, and the next thing you know, he's outside the courthouse, busting off shots, shooting a black man. And then all of his tweets seem to suggest that it was premeditated, that he was planning to kill a black person to go viral and then
I didn't see none of that. I don't follow him on nothing.
beat the case. That's what appears, in my opinion, just based on all the social media activity, it sounds like that's what he had going on, okay? But now the actual court appearance happened. Here he is going into court in the yellow jumpsuit looking like a straight banana. Only thing chimping out is this fool dressed up as a banana in the courtroom, okay?
Saying banana is wild. It's banana.
He looking like a straight banana, right?
That British
you know what I'm
accent.
saying? So all of them jokes, all of them banana monkey jokes that he was putting on other people, right? Jokes on him, because you literally in court looking like a banana about to get split down the middle. And I know that he's going to get split down the middle when he gets to the feds, for sure. Not to the feds, but in jail, he's getting split down the middle like a banana. So if that's the kind of chimping out that I'm thinking this guy is going to be seeing when he gets...
He's going to be in PC. He ain't with all that, bro. He ain't gonna ride with the white people, and he ain't, and the black people for sure ain't gonna fuck with him after all the shit he's done outside. So he'll be in PC for sure.
Split right down the center like a delicious peel of banana, okay? And he definitely slipping up like he done stepped on a few banana peels. But anyway, let's hear it, because this actually is potentially some of the most damning stuff that we have seen so far from him from this court appearance.
Happening now, the controversial online streamer known as Chud the Builder is making an appearance in a Nashville courtroom. Dalton Etherly faces 3 misdemeanor charges stemming from a May incident at Bob's Steak and Chop House inside the Omni Hotel. Investigators say Etherly live streamed inside the restaurant after staff asked him not to, then refused to pay. Etherly also faces separate felony charges in Montgomery County for a shooting investigation. During Etherly's court appearance, one investigator on the stand recalled the shooting.
Shots were shown to be fired prior to them hitting the ground.
Shots are being shown to have been fired prior to that?
Yes.
And how?
Idiot.
Whoa. Okay. So look, if that's true, and that's a cop saying that, this isn't a he said, she said, we on stream, oh, he said this. And I said to you guys in a previous video about this, I said, Chud live streams everything. Why isn't the clip from this live stream circulating?
Yeah,
why don't we have it? Why is it been swept under the rug? And I did say, I speculated in a previous video, probably the reason we haven't seen that clip from the live stream where the shooting went down is because perhaps it doesn't look too good on old Chud, and he's the one that's in control of his live stream. He live streaming all day long, 24/7, but this one clip that we want, we in a clipping era. Why ain't we got the clip where we actually want of this altercation actually starting?
Facts.
It's nowhere to be seen. It's very suspicious. And now we're hearing from the cops themselves, from the investigators, they saying the shots was fired before the physical confrontation had actually gone down. Let's hear it again. Let's just rewind it one more time, okay? Let's rewind it one more time.
The investigator on the stand recalled the shooting.
Shots were shown to be fired prior to them hitting the ground.
Shots were shown to be fired prior to them hitting the ground.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code.
Which could...
Okay, not sounding too...
But that also could mean, like, they got into an altercation, shots were fired, and then they hit the ground. You know what I mean? I'm not sticking up for this dude. He's a fucking idiot. But I'm just saying the way he worded it, it could mean, yeah, they were fighting, but they were standing up. Shots were fired, and then they hit the ground because he said prior to them hitting the ground.
Good.
Shots are being shown to have been fired prior to that?
Yes.
And how do we know that?
I can see, or in the courthouse video, it shows the casing ejecting from the firearm. It also shows the ricochet off the concrete planter.
The footage is so good that the investigators can see the shell casing popping off the...
He's cooked. He's cooked.
Firearm popping. You can see the shell casing. This ain't that grainy footage from across the street where they're already on the ground wrestling. They've got courthouse, probably surveillance. You think a courthouse has good cameras?
Fuck yeah.
You think the courthouse, maybe somebody along the line thought, let's have good security at the courthouse and have good cameras where we can see everything going on. He's saying he can see the shell casing popping out of the pistol, and he can see the bullet ricocheting off the concrete. Finished. Over with. Cooked, sauteed, fried, deep fried, air fried, all of the different types of trifection.
Yeah, he's cooked for sure. He's cooked. If there was no altercation and he shot first, he's cooked.
3 kinds of heat, he's cooked.
I can see, or in the courthouse video, it shows the casing ejecting from the firearm. It also shows the ricochet off the concrete planter.
Okay.
Prior to them hitting the ground.
So Mr. Fox hadn't been hit at that point, correct? If you're seeing a ricochet in one casing.
I would assume so.
The judge denied Etherly's release today, citing violent posts he's made on social media. Etherly is also facing a $1 million bond in the Montgomery County case.
So I'm hearing people saying that the bond has actually been revoked. Now, I don't know if there's footage of that, but let me just see if I can grab that. That can't possibly be true. I'm seeing a TMZ article over here talking about Luigi Mangione to walk free. That cannot be true. I'm going to look into that next. That's insane if that's true. So there doesn't appear to be...
Because didn't he confess? But just people false confess all the time. That case did seem... I don't know much about the case, but that case seems fishy as fuck.
Any footage of the portion of the trial or the court proceedings when actually the bond was apparently...
Luigi's whole arrest and everything, that shit seems fishy as fuck.
Officially revoked, but this does sound like what happened, and they do have photos here in the Tennessean however you want to say it. Okay, shout out to Tennessee. But basically, it says photos will show Dalton Etherly, known as Chud the Builder, during his bond revocation hearing in Nashville. Right? He's just on straight banana timing, bro. And the way that he got the shackle and the padlock around his waist, he looking like an absolute clown. It's actually quite delicious to see. Pause. So Dalton Etherly, better known as Chud the Builder, is facing charges of theft.
That's weird as hell. Quite delicious to see is insane.
Disorderly conduct and resisting arrest, entered the courtroom during his bond revocation hearing at the Justice A.A. Birch Criminal Justice Building on Wednesday, June the 17th, 2026. And that was about the incident at the downtown restaurant before he was involved in the shooting incident May the 13th. He's now facing severe felony charges, including attempted murder. There he is. We already saw the footage, right? He's basically facing charges of theft, disorderly conduct, resisting arrest. He's with his attorney, Jacob Fendley, during the bond revocation hearing. And basically it says
he's cooked.
Saw that, right?
He's cooked. He's gonna go down for attempted murder. He's gonna do 15 to 30 years probably.
So this is Nashville District Attorney Jeff Walker giving his arguments at Dalton Etherly's hearing. This article is just repeating.
I bet he gets 15 years at least.
Am I bugging? I'm gonna go find a better article.
If he gets attempted murder, I bet he does 15 to 30 at least. At least.
Got the real article here now, okay? It says Chud the Builder, all right, online personality is staying behind bars. Chud the Builder is staying behind bars for now. Davidson County Judge Melissa Blackburn revoked the bond for Dalton Etherly on June the 17th, which is today. This is just like 40 minutes ago. In 3 Nashville cases that he was charged with days before the shooting outside Montgomery County. So this is what the judge said, even though we haven't got footage. This is what she said. She said, based on what I've seen on social media and Mr. Etherly's behavior, that's why she's decided to revoke the bond. He was on bond when he was arrested in Clarksville. A condition of the bond in Nashville was that he wasn't charged with any more crimes. So his initial bond that he was out on a basic, the dine-in and dash charges, I guess.
Insane.
Basically, like, it's over with. You ain't getting your original bond. So you ain't bonding out on the new charges, and them old charges you ain't even bonding out because you done commit a crime on the old charges. Now you got the new charges. Ain't no bond, no which way. You double revoked bond.
Yeah, he's cooked.
So that's basically what we're hearing. I don't know if there's much more. They're just kind of regurgitating the same information over and over and over again. But as you can see here, that's what the judge said. Based on his behavior, there's just no way we're not allowing him to continue with this. Basically,
yeah, he shouldn't be allowed to
free in the lead up to this situation. So that's kind
as much as I'd never want to see nobody in jail. This dude's just a clown, and he's just out there like. There's a difference between being involved in crime when you're living a certain type of lifestyle and then just going out in public live streaming and straight provoking black people and people of color for no reason and saying racist shit for no reason and then shooting at one of them when they finally fucking do something to your dumb ass. It's fucking retarded. That's all there is to it. The dude's a fucking idiot.
The latest that we have on it, okay, it doesn't seem like there's any footage. If there's some more footage of the part where his bond was officially revoked, I will come back and I will update you guys on that. But for now, it seems like that's the confirmation that we're hearing from the local news in Tennessee, and that's kind of what it's going to be for now. And very briefly, we saw him in the courtroom.
Yeah, he's fucking cooked.
The yellow jumpsuit is very undignified, okay, but it is really what he deserves right now at this point. Now, I will keep you guys posted on any updates on this case. It is definitely one of the biggest cases going on social media right now, and we do need to really follow this through to completion because you can't have people going around provoking people like this. It really is not
it's stupid as fuck.
It's not okay. What he did and what he was doing and the whole path he was on is just messed up, okay? So I'll keep you guys posted if I hear more news about Chud. It's not looking good. It's looking very, very bad. And if they've got
I don't know much about him. I only ever seen a couple of his videos before this whole situation came out. Sorry, excuse me. And the dude's an idiot. He's just a racist idiot, plain and simple. That's all there is to it. But man, let me know what y'all think about this shit below, man. It's still live checking out. I don't even really like talking to I only watched this for a little bit. I don't know how many of the topics I'll talk about like this because I just don't even like talking about this shit because these type of people fucking already got enough publicity on them, bro. And it's just ignorance to act like this for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, what is the point, dude? Like, but man, let me know what y'all think below. It's still live checking out. Peace out, y'all.